In our previous module, we have covered the DNS server and it's working. Now we are looking for the dig tool, the tool that gives us the information about each domain. And as we are currently into the footprinting and reconnaissance phase where we are into information gathering, and currently we will going to install the dig tool in our Kali Linux machine, and with the help of that we can able to get the information of each domain. So without having a further delay, let's get started. Firstly, we want to install the dig tool in our Kali Linux, and for that the command is apt-get install dnsutils. So as you can see that it's already there in our Kali Linux machine. Now let's start with the command of dig tool. So let's say we are using, let's say I'll give you the man dig that gives us the, as we did for each of the new query. So this gives us the synopsis information about dig tool and the description as well. That is a flexible tool for interrogating DNS servers. It performs the DNS lookup and displays the answer written to the name server that were queried. Most DNS administrators use dig to troubleshoot the DNS problem because its flexibility, ease of use and clarity of output. Other lookup tools tends to have less functionality than dig. So this is all about the dig information. Now dig, if we type www.microsoft.com, so we get the result of our query. We can see over here that this is showing a dig which is version Debian. Then we have queried for www.microsoft.com, so we got the answer as microsoft.com, which is canonical name. So this is the canonical name of microsoft.com, and this is the A record. So this is the IP address that we received for microsoft.com. It gives us the detail as query time 120 milliseconds. Then the server, this is the default gateway, that's why it's giving 10.2, and it's giving the date and the message size as 213 bytes. So using this we get this information. If we want only the short report, then it's like the command will be dig microsoft.com plus short. So this is the shortest detail where we get the canonical name and the IP address of microsoft.com, the public IP address. So if you are looking for mail exchange domain server and you need the information about that, the command will be dig aws.com. We are taking AWS website and we type mx. So you can able to see that under mail exchange server you can get the smtp.uses.amazonaws.com details. Okay, so you can type of any website, for example dig ipl.com mx. We get the two mail exchange server of this particular website. We get the query in this much time seconds with the server, then the 99 bits of information. The next one is, for example, there are many DNS server around the world, and if you want to query the information from particular DNS server, for example Google DNS server, the command will be dig @ 8.8.8.8, and we want to query for google.com. So we get the detail IP of google.com from the Google DNS server. So for any particular website, you can type a particular DNS IP address, and with the help of that you get the details. Now for example, if you are looking to have a reverse lookup under dig tool, the command will be dig -x, and if you type the IP address as 172.217.171.206, this is the reverse pointer which gives us the information of this particular Google IP address that we provided to them. So you can see that this gives us the reverse pointer information here, as this IP belongs to which pointer record. So this points to this particular detail. Okay, so we can do it the reverse lookup for any particular IP address. For example, if we want to see the trace route information of particular google.com, then we type the command as dig google.com -trace. So you can able to see that this particular information gives us the name server of all the Google servers. Okay, A B C D E F G, which is connected with the root servers. Okay, then you can see that UDP setup, which is unreachable. Now you can see this is all the name server detail information. Then again, this is the google.com, then this is a record, and this is the IP address of google.com. Then again, this is the name server 1234.google.com details. Okay, so using particular trace, for example, if we trace dig ipl.com plus trace, so you can see this is the name server information, then a record, which gives us the IP address, then this is ns record again for the IPL. So with the help of this, we get the trace information of each server detail. Let's say if you want all the record types of particular domain, so type the command as dig ipl.com, and we type the command as, for example, dig @8.8.8.8 google.com, and type any. So this gives us the information of any type of records. So as you can see over here, a record, IPv6 record, namespace server record, text record, SOI record, NS record, MX record. So this particular command gives us the entire information of google.com with its detail of record types as well. Okay, if you are looking for only the namespace server domain address of particular domain, the command will be dig google.com -t, then ns is for namespace. So you can see for Google namespace we get all this n space 1 2 3 4 about the answer field, the query time, and the bits of information we received on the particular date with our default gateway IP address. Now, if we want to get the SOA detail, start of authority detail of particular domain, so what's the command? The command is dig SOA and the domain, which is google.com. So here you can able to see we receive the query answer as this is SOA. This is name server 1, which is of Google. This is the official email address of that domain of Google, and these all are the respective fields that we're going to discuss further as well. Now the next command I'm going to show you is that, for example, if we want to make a request to the particular SOA, then how we can do it. So the command is dig SOA. Then if we want to search for the domain google.com, and this is what I said, that this is the name server 1, right? So we type ns1.google.com. so this will go to ns1 to get the detail. So here we find the detail as the authority section, where this is name server detail, which is 1234. We can make a request to any of the authoritative server as well. These all are the type of record for IPv4, for IPv6, the SOA detailed as well, all the query field and all these information. There's also command you can type any. So any gives you a detailed version of this particular command. As in, you can see these all are the records: a record, ns record, text record. If you want the short information about the same field, so we do it as dig ns the domain google.com plus short. So this gives you the name server detail in a short form. You can do it on any other domain. For example, let's take the domain as IPL. So I'll type the command as dig, and I'm requesting the SOA of IPL.com. Here you can see I get this particular name server detail of IPL.com, and here this dot indicates of the root server, and these all are the fields that we discussed. Now, for example, if you want to request to particular name server, then we use the command as dig SOA IPL.com @ns1.totalregistration.com. So here you can see there are name servers. So there are two name servers of IPL.com. You can see the A record, which is of IPv4, and all this information. If we are looking for authoritative name server for the zone and the SOA record, then the command will be dig plus ns search, let's say IPL.com. Here we can receive two SOA records of this ns1, which is name server 1, and these all details, but here you can see the IP address of both of these servers. So you can get on any of the domain, let's say microsoft.com. So you can see these are the SOA details of microsoft.com. Here there are ns1, it's given over here, but which is communicating you with the 4 servers, so which are 1 2 3 4. So these all are the detail of how we can get the authoritative name servers